Boom, boom, shake the room. And it should be. All right, we live. Well, hello, everyone. I don't know who I was in. Let me get over here to this scene. And hey, let me turn my thing on here so you can see me. And I'm over on Zoom now. Let's make sure we're recording over on Zoom. Hey, Chuck, good to have you on tonight. And we're giving away websites, free websites, anybody that wants it. So that's what tonight is all about. We are doing every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. If you want a free website, we're going to give you a website for free. And if it's for free, it's for me. And you say, well, why would you do that? And the reason is because we want to show you some of our wares and let you experience it, see it, test it, taste it, try it out. And we think that if you will try these tools out and see how easy they are to use, it's drop and drag, and see how easy it is to function and do what you want with it, we're betting that you are going to want to come back and maybe get some of the other products, goods, and services that we can add along with your website. One of the things about a website, it's got to have a couple components. Number one, of course, you need to look good. You got to look professional. You got to put your best foot forward. You know, there used to be an old adage in, business, dress for success. You know, it's the suit that makes the man, all of that other stuff. And I have long contended that, I wear t-shirts and, I wore this to the gym today. I'm just, and then worked out in the yard a little bit today after some appointments and stuff. And so my contingency is this. My website is my suit. That is what I'm dressed up for, and that's what I'm looking for. And so that's what is putting my business out there. And the thing I like about a website, back coming up, trying to start a business, get involved with a business, there was that old thing of, these home-based businesses and stuff. They used to say, you try to build your business and you try to have people out there, you'd recruit people, hopefully they would sell for you. That's how I built my insurance agency anyway, was this idea of passive income. If I could build an agency and have people out there working. Well, here's the thing. People are people. Sometimes they show up and work. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they have attitude. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it's bad. But a website and digital products, goods, and services and digital marketing tools like a website, it's always working. It's always there. And so what we're going to show you tonight is something that, number one, is going to be easy for you to build, because this is a DIY website software we're giving you. We're giving you this software, over $297 in value, that we're giving away and letting you play with it for a week. And then if you want to keep what you built, all you have to do is pay for the hosting, which is like $25 a month, which is what GoDaddy and anybody else is going to charge you, because our software is cloud-based. So there's no obligation. There's no, risk. If you get it, you try it and it didn't work out, you don't like it, it's too complicated, too convoluted, or whatever reason. You don't have to have a reason. We're not going to ask you for a reason. You just say, hey, I'm not going to want to do this. All you have to say is don't want it. And then, it's terminated right then and there. Okay. So there's no obligation. But what I'm betting is, especially if you're a business person or wanting to launch a business, you've probably looked at GoDaddy. You probably looked at Foursquare. You probably looked at Wix. You probably looked at WordPress. You probably looked at a lot of these different solutions. I'm betting that once you see what we have here, and I'm going to show you in the back here in just a second, you're going to really like it. And you're going to think, hey, I can do that. So let's get into it. So I'm going to set this right here so you can see my screen. And right here is my screen. And if you want to by the way, if you want this, all you have to do is get with your elite trainer and say, hey, I want a free website offer that Terry was talking about on Wednesday, April the 24th. And if your recruiter, your trainer, they don't have a link, then all you have to do is send me a chat through my chat bot right here on my website. If you go to terrywilson3.com, right down here, it says, hi, I have a question. Click on that and say, hey, I want a free website. What I'm going to do is get with your trainer and say, hey, you have a link to be able to offer that. If they don't, I'm going to send it to you direct. One way or the other, we're going to get you that offer. And you're going to have 7 days to do what I'm going to show you literally here in just a couple minutes to do for yourself. And it's going to be so easy, and it's free of charge. And you're going to have a professional made website right up front, right there on the beginning. So let me get into this, and let me see here. I'm going to downsize this so I'm not got everything. You cannot minimize Zoom when you are recording. Okay, well then I will not try to downsize it. Let me get back up here so I can see my screen. So you're going to get the software. Ignore all these tabs. You're not going to see all that. All you're going to see is websites, blogs, and forms, which is all you need, and chat widget, because you're going to have a chat widget on the front of your site. Okay. That'll capture leads for you. And then later on, as you get traffic coming to your site, or maybe want some other components, you can talk to your trainer about how to put our AI component in the back of that. And it's literally like having a digital virtual assistant there, talking to your clients, walking them through the process and all of that. So right here's your website. So if you want to create a new website, all you do is create new right there. Now, there's two ways to create a website. You can do it the hard way, or you can do it the right way, as I like to say. The hard way is just start from ground zero blank. And that means you're creating the layout, all the graphics, the design, everything. You have to do it from scratch. And I'm telling you right now, in this package that we're giving you away, we're giving you over 1,000 website templates, another 1,000 or so form templates. We're giving you templates away so that you don't have to be a graphic designer. You don't have to know anything about website creation, and you are going to look like a top shelf pro here. All you have to do is click that right there. And then you got, look at that, all of these templates in any industry you could think of, So let's say, for instance, you're in real estate and you're a realtor out there and you want to create a real estate site. Here's all you got to do. You click on the real estate site and you just go through these templates and see which one looks right for you. Okay. And once you pick one, and you can click on that little eyeball right there, and it's going to show you in a larger screen what it looks like. Now look right here. It's got all of your tabs for you. It's got your appointment for them to set. It's got graphics for you. It's got a thing to sign up so you can get newsletters. It's got everything you could ever think of right there. Okay. Everything laid out. Frequently asked questions, which I would advise you to fill that out, because that's how Google is going. That's going to help you in your SEO. So when people in your area are saying, what is a real estate wholesaling and how does it work? They're going to be able, or what are key benefits of working with your, and put in the name of your company. Do I need a lot of money to start wholesaling real estate? So this looks like it. This template here is for, looks like real estate wholesale. So that's what that is. Let me get something that's a little more, just a regular realtor, because these are property managers. You can see how the wholesale services, real estate photography services. So anything to do with real estate is right in here. And look, it's got even more. It's not just that. Look at that. You can go down here and you can see there's a professional realtor. So I'm going to pretend for real estate services. I'm gonna pretend for our purposes here that you're a realtor, and this is what you're looking for. So you're just going to click that right there. Let's look at this one, see if we like that one. And if we like it, which I do, all we have to do is say continue. And the buttons, look at this. It's going to add everything for me. Everything I need is right there. It's added for me. All my pages are already created. The design, the layout, everything I need is already there. So I just start on the home page. I click on edit right here. And then I just start dropping and dragging the information I need to make it relevant to me. Now, I want to show you something I didn't illustrate last week, but I want to bring it in. So the first thing I tell you is click on the logo button right there. So I just click that right there. And then I go right over here, and you'll see I'm scrolling down right there. It's got all the information about the logo. See, I can make it bigger. I can add padding. You don't have to get fancy if you don't want to. You don't have to do all that. All you have to do is click that little picture box right there, because that's where the brand logo is. And that's just a placeholder. All I have to do is click that right there. And I am going to change out the logo. So if I'm TW3 right there, now I'm the TW3 Real Estate Company. Okay. So there it goes. What are the best in real estate service? We are the best in real estate service. And then I click on that right there. And then I can go right here and I can start typing whatever I need to type. Now look at this. You can say, because I had someone say this the other day. He said, Terry, I love what you're doing here, and it's really going to help me on the graphics. I can see that, but here's where I'm struggling. I'm not good with content. I'm not good with copyright. I'm not good with, writing out what I should say. Well, let me show you something right here. Right there, I just highlight that. You see that little AI bot right there? All you have to do is click on that and generate with AI. I can write out what I provide, a brief content description. So I want to say, write a 4-sentence blurb on the front of my website about my real estate company and why buying from me is the best option for buyers in Spartanburg, because that's where I'm from, South Carolina. Length of content, we'll just make it medium because I can always make it smaller. And I'm just going to hit generate. Insufficient. Well, I don't have my wallet, so I haven't funded my wallet. But what would happen? I should have done that before that because I didn't put any data in there. What would happen is that would write out in real time right there for me. And so there is a data charge to this, by the way, if you want to use some of that AI. But here's another hack. I'll just tell you that if you got ChatGPT, you can go over to ChatGPT, copy it there, and paste it over there. But if you want to stay in this format, it's just a couple pennies to do that. Whatever's easiest for you, and that's typically what I do. But we have this integrated into our system so that you can use it there as well, which is pretty darn cool, okay? So that's how you can create content. That's how it's already laid out. You can't see the screen. Let me do this real quick here. I can probably do it this way, Lori, and you can probably see it a lot better. How about that? So she was saying she couldn't see. So, but I could copy and paste from ChatGPT, and then all I have to do is just go through these buttons. I click, and then I say, where's that button going to? I can have it go to a page, which in this instance, I think there's a contact page already there. So I'm just going to link that to the contact page that's already in this website. So I'm just going through here and I'm making all the changes that I need to make. I'm making all the hyperlinks I need to make. Right here, that person don't work for me. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to go to my library. And if I don't have a picture of the person that works with me, I'm going to get a headshot and I'm going to upload it right there. So maybe this is the guy that works for me. He's a realtor. So now there's my Kleiny guy, or I change his name. I'm just clicking on that and I'm just changing. Maybe his name is Kevin. Okay. The point is, step by step, I'm not going to save this because I'm going to delete this right afterwards, but I would save it right there. The point is, I go page by page by page. Literally in half an hour, if I wanted to, I could have this site up running. Now, here's the great thing about this website. Not only does it look great, as you can see, not only is it professional looking, as you can see, but it's built with a software that has all of these components. And this is what we're hoping for. I'm just going to get the cat out of the bag. What we're hoping for is you see this and you like it so much. You say, well, Terry, I got a beautiful looking website now. I need traffic there. And we can sell you SEO services, or I need to be able to market to my existing list and drive them here. We can sell you our marketing, our email marketing, our text marketing, and other things. In other words, we've got this base here that you can use, and then you can have SEO drive traffic to it. You can have forms to capture leads to it. You can do all different kinds of things, because now you're built on a platform that does, here's the thing. You can go to GoDaddy, Wix, all these things and look good, but no one ever sees it. With our platform, not only are you going to look good, you're going to have the residual traffic. I can show you like on mine right here. That's coming in day after day after day. Like today, so far, let me refresh that. I've had 500 and on the 24th, so 577 people hitting my website thus far, opting in, which means when they opt in, and this is something else that you can upgrade your website to, which means as they opt in, I am building my list. Now I'll show you over here as people opt in and look at things and look at blogs or content. Look at this. It's just adding to a list of about 63,000, or you don't see that. Let me get it over so you can see it. But it's about 63,000 people that I've got on my list right there. So that's the key element here. My website is sort of like my business. My SEO is putting it out on Main Street. And then I have these tools that every time someone walks by, I'm gathering information, because today might not be the best day for them to make a buying decision. But tomorrow, the next day will, and I can drip on them and give them value after value after value, days and weeks later. And I was telling our elite membership on Monday night, Don't poo-poo list building, because I've had people that's been on my list for over a decade, 12, 13, 14 years now, and are just now buying something from me. Now, that's not what I want. Typically, it statistically says that if you don't close them in the next day or week, or 2 weeks, typically it is hard to close someone. Typically when someone's opting in and looking for something, now is the time to make a sale. And if you don't make that sale within those coming days, your chances of closing them is later. But what I have found is I might lose them on that initial, but just having them on that list and dripping on them and giving content. And I would encourage all of you guys, the reason you want a website so you can build content. The reason you want to build content is because you can build rapport with your ideal clients. I've been doing this, things have come in and out of vogue. One day Facebook's the thing to be on. Next day I heard LinkedIn was the next thing. And then it's Twitter, and then now it's X, and then it's this and it's that, and TikTok and all this. And I love all of them. I use all of them. But one constant has always been with my business is my website, because with my website, I am the king of that castle. I am the mayor of that particular area. And so it doesn't matter what the rules are of marketing. Well, you can't advertise business opportunity on this platform, and you can't reach out and we're not going to give you their personal data on this. And so you never own the data, so you can't connect with the client individually. When I'm on my website, I can market what I want, I can sell what I want, and I can communicate to who and however I want. And so that's why it's so important. And if you have a website and then you have your SEO strategy set up correctly, that's just that passive traffic. I typically close one piece of business. I've been averaging the last several months at least one piece of business a week now, just because I've got a website and I've got our SEO system working in the background. So anytime someone is looking for a local fill in the blank near me and they're in Spartanburg, Greenville County, I'm going to be in the top of that search. So that's why I would encourage all of you to do that. And that's right. Lori says a blog is actually just a funnel. That's exactly right. Every time I put out a blog, like today, I did this particular podcast right here on client terms, how to set up your terms of services so that you're not chasing people. Here's 11 ways to structure your terms of payment, so you're not having to chase people. And I talk about it and how I've implemented some of these strategies in my own business and my experience. Well, let's just go back and I'll show you. Now, so far, that just came out this afternoon. So if I go back in here and I look right here, I can tell you right now, with me just doing that one time, let's go to podcast here. Let's go to stats. I don't know. I probably had at least 10 or 20 people listen to it thus far, maybe. I don't know. Let's see who's listened to it so far. So 18 people, and I published this thing around 3:30, 4 o'clock today. Okay. Just off the website. That's not including what's coming off of iTunes and Stitcher and all these other platforms. So in the aggregate, we typically get thousands of people per episode, but just on my website just today in this month. Okay. And that's the beautiful thing about these websites and having this, because it's allowing me to, I said it one time and I'm selling to people, several people all over. And then when they get to that particular podcast, not only they're hearing it, not only they're hearing the content, but if I said something that was interesting to them, look at this. Well, maybe they're already in business, but then they saw this ad right here. It says work from home, $750 a day. What is that? And they click on that. What is that? A funnel. It takes them right in to me talking to them about an opportunity. Or maybe they got there and they just there for content and they said, oh, there's a book about You Are Worth More. What is that? And they look at that and they say, oh, it's an inspirational book and he's giving it away for free. No matter what I'm doing, I'm giving people an opportunity to opt in somewhere. And that is how I build my list over here, right here. So I think on the Zoom side, you guys are seeing my screen, but probably over on the YouTube side, you just didn't see what I clicked through. So I apologize for that. But that's the point of having that website. It's selling to people all the time. It's nonstop. It's giving them a chance to opt in. It's giving me a chance to build my list, and it's giving me a chance to, through either I'm a writer or I'm a podcaster or I'm a content creator or a video, whatever kind of content you want to create, And maybe you don't want to create any content. Maybe you just want to accumulate other people's content, curate it and send it out. No matter what you're doing, it gives you the opportunity to constantly pour value, constantly give and get in front of the people, constantly getting out there. I tell people all the time, if they're in my business and they're shy about creating content, I tell them all the time, well, grab something from my website or grab something from one of our other members' website or grab something from the news. Find something that's relevant to your niche. So then you say, hey, I was thinking of you. This just came out. I want to get this in front of you. So because content is king. But if I've got a website, I've got a place to put the content. If I got a website, I've got a place to grab the people's information so I can send out emails and stuff like that. So website is key. It's the central cornerstone to all of my marketing. And that's why I like the fact that every Wednesday, for those who come on who want a free website, we're giving it away. We're giving the software away to get you started. If you saw this recording, all you have to do is reach out to your trainer, whoever, and say, hey, I saw the recording. I saw it on YouTube. I wanted to check this out. And they will get you a link and we will get you a website. All right. I'm going to get off of here, and then Lori, stay on for just a second. Let me go over to my OBS. Hope everybody enjoyed this, and I'll be sending this out to our list of people because I know you guys want to take advantage of this. Talk to you later.